Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's pop up. There, hola. Look, I can wait. Grace, hola, hola. Always good to say a quick hello. A wonderful hello. Thank you so much for your emails. And again, if you'd like to, one of the ways that I feel authentic and true about sharing what we're doing is through your stories. How has this affected you? I teach because this has affected me. I teach because this practice and this access to my sense of self just really pulled my life back together. I had the very, very clear sensation of sort of being a ship and making my way through a really fantastic, very international life of service, father physician, 3 different continents, and great schools, do my work. And when I married and had kids, it felt like my life capsized. And then all the cargo that I had gathered, all of the ability, all of the perceptions, all of the sense of myself and confidence and aspirations, they just like you just knocked over a container and they went away. And that was the only way I could describe to anyone, how are you? Well, my life has capsized. I don't know how to say it. And yet the repetition, the continuity, the day after day, I was up at 4:30 for 2 hours for years, and gently my ship righted, and gently the cargo returns, still to this day, returning, still thinking, okay, this is where I want to be headed. This is what I want to be doing. This is how I want to be a parent. This is how I want to be in relationship. Redefining that and reclaiming that. That's where I teach from. And I think some people teach from what they learn. And I read every day endlessly. I'm about to post a stack of books so that you can see what we'll draw on for the Friday Zoom call. And every day, but I have to teach from my teachers, yes, but I teach from my gut, teach from my experience. And so when you write in and that new testimonial form that I put up on the website, and people writing in and telling me, how does this affect them? What did you expect when you started? What was difficult when you began? These are so important for other people to hear. It's not just telling me. I would practice anyway. If it's you and me and that's it and no one else, fantastic. But I really appreciate that you are willing to share that out, and I am slowly creating ways in which that can tell our story together. And that's how other people realize that they have more command over their life, even if it's capsized or if it's going really well. This is how we align ourselves with ourselves, that there's something greater. There's an axis within us and beyond us that we can start to feel physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Just any level that you're ready for, it's ready for you. So if you choose and you're ready for oils, you can pop your oils at the base of your spine, the back of your neck, and right on the bone behind your ears. Anytime you like, ask me. I'm not sending out balms right now, because if I send out balms, they melt in the post. So they're in oil form. Stephanie, yours are going out today. And I have just been so grateful for this sequence. Bring your palms together. Sit up tall. Sit up tall. Heart high, chin lightly in, shoulders wide and soft. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me guiding me, everything I read and hear and attune to. Everything outside of me that pushes me away from it. Violence in films and blood sport in the news. Move away, listen. Om Namo, I bow to the consciousness outside of me that's steering me towards my pleasure and away from that place that is not nourishing us. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, known, unknown, familiar, and unfamiliar. Put it together 3 times. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And roll your shoulders and shake out your hands. And open your blanket. Come to lie down. Let's go. Smooth and steady. Start your playlist at K-Ahi if you're using the playlist. If you're new, the playlist is on the website or on Spotify. Martha Wallace McAlpin, July 2020. I really like this set with music. It really helps me tune in. Sometimes it's nice to have the quiet, but sometimes it's really important to let that sound pattern override where I've been opening and closing. Hands on shins, open one side, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Close your eyes. And notice any sort of pushing, any hustle, any hurry. Find the rhythm of your breathing as you melt away that sense of hurry. Maybe it begins to actually move more quickly on its own. What's your pace today? Have you allowed yourself to find it? Three, two, one. Knees to your chest, low back to the floor. Heels high, hands behind your head. Reach right hand outside of the left ankle, left foot, center. Left hand outside of the right ankle, right foot, side to side. Let your heels come right over your hips. Feel one side, one rib wrapped towards the opposite rib. Close your eyes and just find a very steady rhythm, 30 seconds. Begin to straighten your legs. Begin to open from heel to toe. Three, two, one. Hands behind your head, turn your toes, open your heels together, and then a little tap of the heel. And closing your eyes, heels a little ahead of your hips so that you can feel the back of your sacrum rest on the floor. X, 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 X. Lengthen your spine, reach to the crown of your head, reach to the center of your heels, open the backs of your knees. So simple, such a simple movement. Just let it build in the low abdomen, right between the hip points, beneath the navel. 5, 4, 3, to reach again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to tap again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach. Eyes closed, there's our rhythm. 4, 3, 2, tap. 4, 3, 2, reach. Tap. 4, 3, 2, reach. 4, 3, 2, tap. Last ones. 4, 3, 2. And bend your knees, put your feet flat, put your hands on your thighs, press away and breathe deeply down into the belly. Tenderness. Build the strength to care for yourself, to notice yourself, to admire, to respect, to revere yourself. I am this. Roll it up. Fold it in half. Hands and knees and shins on blankets, toes off the back. Blocks are up in front. Start with a cat-cow. If you know where you're going, you go. You're in the last third of the month and you let the sequence through you. Whew. And it gets a little smaller, and as it gets smaller, it gets longer, and as it gets longer, it may get a little swift. Inhale, exhale. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Tip your toes under, lift your hips up high, find your downward facing dog and pedal it out. One knee bends and then the other. Your right foot steps up, finding a lunge. Hands come onto blocks. Just letting your hips rise and fall for a moment. And as your hips rise and fall, you're beginning to take the very front surface of your heart a little further forward each time. Good. One more. And then as you bring your heart forward, you bring your left knee to the floor. Take your hands up high. And then take your hips back. As you bend your right knee, deep, 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 bend hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. The left foot steps up. And a little forward and a little back. And each time you come forward, you're drawing the front surface of your sternum, the front surface of your physical heart forward. And then you pause and you put your right knee to the floor and you take your hands up high, take it back. And you bend. Hands down, step back, downward facing dog. We'll go. So it's your pace. Right foot up, left knee down. Inhaling, hands up and back. Exhaling, bending. Your pace, your rhythm, your movement, your gaze. Come into all of it. Right foot steps up. We meet with the left foot down, hands up high. Right hand to catch your left wrist and bend and forward. So the left toes are tucked under, and that allows you to move forward and back. And then as you slowly bend that right knee, take your hands to the right, press your left toes into the floor, open through the front of the left thigh, front of the left hip, left ribs, left shoulder, left hand. And 2 hands down, step back, down dog. Left foot will step up. Right knee comes down, hands up. Left hand holds the right wrist. Go forward, go back. Open it. Lengthen up out of your abdomen. If we've been seated a long time, we can just drop all the inner organs way down deep in the body once you lift up and out. And then keeping up and out. Now bend your left knee. Keeping up and out. To press your right toes down, to open the right hip. To allow the right ribs to splay open. Right elbow, right palm, right fingertips. And hands down. Stepping to down dog, take it back. And pause. Right foot outside of your right hand. Half dog, so the hips come up and back. The hands walk forward to the floor. Press down, press away, hips up, hips back. There's your work. Or your hands step a step to the left. Press down, press away. You got more of an angle. Press your front foot down and away. So you start to find the base of your right big toe sends your right hip back, open the back of your right knee. The base of your right first finger down and away to open the right rib and shoulder. Drop your head, lift your back thigh, bend your knees to the center. Down dog. Left outside of the left hand. Hands walk forward, half dog, hips up and back. Pause. Out long. Out long. Work there, or hands a step to the right. So the base of the left big toe down and away wraps your left hip back. Base of the left first finger down and away opens the left forearm, elbow, shoulder, rib cage. And bending, centering. Press back, down dog. Knees down. Child's pose, just for a moment. Tuck your chin, slow, 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 slow. Round your back. Drop in. Drop your head, drop your tail, arms on blocks. As you rise, keep that steadiness, that quiet, a block between your heels or 2, one out in front, hands on thighs or seated on a chair, and then forward and back. Close your eyes right into it. If this is where you work here. Or hands on the outside of the block in front of you. Close your eyes, feel into the movement. Is it rough? Is it choppy? Is it bumpy? Smooth it out. Work here or hands flat to the floor, fingertips point forward. Take your time, move in as you can. Really bring it into the upper back, behind the chest. So when we were lunging, bringing our heart forward, the very front surface of our sternum, find that here, and then allow it, just like our cat-cow, gets a little smaller, a little longer, a little quicker. Close your eyes. Can you install a little tenderness into your movement? Greeting your spine instead of demanding it. Three, two, and upright. Hands on thighs. Notice. Aware. Get taller, get taller, get taller. Let it rearrange you as it rises through your body. And set your blocks aside. Straight on. Legs out in front. Shake out your feet. Shake out your knees. Hands go behind you. Nice and graceful. As though you were made of water. Walk your feet in. Hard up. Left leg goes out. Left arm wraps around. Heavy left thigh. And then inhale, center. Right leg out. Exhale, turn left. And inhale, center. Close your eyes. Drop into the backs of your legs as they extend. And feel that turn your body from the leg. One more. Bring it to the middle. Fold your blanket in half. Sit yourself up tall on your cross-legged seat or on the edge of a chair. And sweep from side to side. So we're kneeling with the block, we moved front to back. Turning left and right a moment ago, we made revolution. Reaching side to side, we bend. Add a hand behind your head as you reach. The 6 primary movements of the spine. Keep both hands behind your head if you choose. Now build strength. Build awareness going only as far as you are invited. 3, 2, 1. Eyes closed, hands on thighs, aware. As you get more aware of how far to go into each posture, you're building awareness. You're listening, and in that awareness, you're building intuition. This is too much. This is too little. This is just right. That just right, only you know. Open the blanket. Bring your belly down, your hip down, chest down to the floor. Legs walk out. And as your legs walk out, thighs to the floor, tuck your toes under deeply. And as you tuck your toes under deeply, you tuck your toes under so much that your knees come off the floor. Put the point of your chin down, reach your hands back, make fists, palms face up. The fists come under the crease of your hips, lift your knees, and then lift one heel and the other. Legs stay very straight and very strong. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Draw your navel up into your spine, stabilize your low back, and you're moving with the strength all the way from the tops of your shoulders, down the spine, and into your heels. So the posterior chain. It's what holds our posture to an upright position. Navel to spine. And then toes down, free your hands, cross your forearms, put your forehead on your forearms, let your hips be loose side to side. Put the tops of your feet down, let your heels swivel in and out. To roll right over on your back. And taking your time, listen to your spine, drawing your knees into your chest. Shake out the feet, the knees, the hips. Settle. So hands to shins. This is inhale. Feet together, legs extend, palms flat to the floor. This is exhale. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, press it out. This space, this center of the belly, the home of our umbilicus, the way in which we began, the connection center. It's both very vulnerable and very powerful. Close your eyes, find both. Find the precision in the movement, the fingers together, the hands flat, the feet together. Let your ability show. Sometimes by being disabled, we make other people feel better. Not anymore. One more. And put your feet flat. Put your hands on your thighs and open that navel center, the place where you began. As we balance front and back and left and right, returning to this space right in the midst of it all, we can accept it. We can include everything, front, back, left, right, top, bottom. And in that inclusion, there's an acceptance. And in that acceptance, there's a power. And in that power, there's a trust. Left knee to your chest. Right hand on the right thigh, press away. Draw your left heel over your left knee. Take your hand up to the outer ankle, outer foot, and bring your left knee down. And pause in your half happy baby. Listen into how you're holding your body internally. Soften your left shoulder, soften your left side jaw, soften your left side hip. They're connected. And the left side leg extends, pressing out. You may hold the outer foot or the left inner thigh. Press your left inner thigh into your left hand. Draw your left hand back against that thigh. Feel the little rinse of the hip joint. You may use a strap. You can use a prop. Whatever you need to do, just start to access that left inner thigh, inner hip. And then bring it into the middle. And interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. Take it lower and lower again. Press into the left heel, spread your toes. Keep that. Extend your right leg, press into the heel and spread your toes. Arms long. Pressing the back of your left hip into your hands. Let that open your elbows. Let it broaden your shoulders. Let it lengthen the back of your neck. And then stand in both feet. Open your navel. Go in all directions at one time. With certainty. Hold that space. And change sides. Left foot flat, right knee in, left hand on left thigh. Good. Right heel over the right knee. Hold behind the knee, the shin, the ankle, or outer foot. Bring your right knee down. And again, soften the right shoulder. Aware of how you're pushing or how you're pulling or how you're inviting or how you're including, how you're excluding. Softening the left hip. Soften the right hip, the right jaw. And extending the right leg out into the right side, holding the outer foot or the right inner thigh. Press your thigh to your hand. Draw your hand back. Rinse that right hip socket. Left hand away, right hand back. Broad shoulders square to the floor. Broad hips square to the floor. Feel where this asymmetry takes you. And into the center. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Take it a little lower, right outside the right hip as you can. And press into your right heel, spread your toes. Left leg long, press into the heel, spread the toes, firm your legs. Lengthen from heel to toe to open the backs of your knees. And let that open the back of your neck. Let that widen the back of your heart. Right thigh bone presses into your hands. Reaching your right hip towards your left heel, arms long. Can you feel the navel? Can you extend into the toes from the navel, into the crown of your head from the navel. And the knees bend and the feet flat and the hands wide, and you open from the navel. All of me is included. All of me is accepted. And in that acceptance, I can trust my experience. I don't have to defend. I can hear. I am whole. Knees to the chest. And then rolling it up, fold. Let the blanket fold front to back. Knees and shins to the floor. Set a block between your heels. Add the strap behind your back. If you need to, you're seated on a chair. If you need to, you're upright on your shins. So adjusting as you need to. Use the modification Monday from 2 weeks ago. I did all the practice in the chair. Fold down. Rise up. So begin at the hinge of the knees, the hips, the ankles. Build the base. Find the foundation. And then as you fold, you'll bring your hands up over your shoulders. And you'll take your time. This is yours, your pace, your movement. Your body will open as it's ready. And then you'll just lift the hips as you lift your hearts, putting it all together. Everything we've made, everything we've done, open and close. Steady breath, steady body. And rise and sit. Strap set aside. Pause, hands on thighs, and be aware. Thighs are open, heart is high, chest is broad. Rising up, shake out the shoulders. Hands go wide. Fold your fingers in, keep your palms open, your thumbs point forward, and forward circles. So you have even weight, left knee, right knee. The knees press down, the chest comes up, the shoulder blades towards your spine. Ha! Deepen your breathing and rinse out your arms. Notice from your shoulder to your elbow. And then from your elbow to your knuckle. And from your shoulder to your knuckle. From your sternum to your knuckle. Ha! From your navel to your knees. And from your navel to your knuckle. From the navel all the way up beyond the top of your head. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Hands up, fingers in, thumbs away, palms open, elbows open, chest high, legs strong. Open it wide. Forward circles. So it's really tempting to allow your thumbs to begin to creep toward the ceiling. Turn your thumbs back and reach into the pinky edge of your hands from the center of your chest. Navel to the knees. Shoulder to the elbow. Elbow to the knuckles. Shoulder to the knuckle. Heart to the knuckle. Navel to the knees. Navel to your knuckles. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. An addition here. Bring your knuckles to your head. Point your thumbs down. Elbows in. Elbows open. In. Open. In. Wherever you can go. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7. It will help. It will make our movement in a moment so juicy. 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep it with you. Sitting, heels on the block, fingertips face each other, palms face you, round. Now feel the space you've made, front body, back body. Work there, or fingertips at the shoulder height, palms down. Inhale, exhale. Great if you've had a shoulder injury. Or hands behind the head, thumbs point down. Inhale, exhale, we stay right here. Close your eyes. Upright, hands to thighs. Be still and be aware how it feels to breathe in, how it feels to breathe out. Good. All of it. All of it. Reside there. Fingers point up, thumbs point back. Reside there. Knees down into the floor, hands high. So anchor down to extend up. Navel back, heart high. Right behind your navel, feel your spine. Let that point behind your navel and your spine become effortless. It's floating. From that spine point down, you root. From that point behind your navel, up your spine, you rise. Shoulders soft and wide. Hands open. Breathe in the belly. Breathe in the chest. Breathe out the belly. Breathe out the chest, eyes closed. In belly, in chest, out belly, out chest, out chest. Feel the breath opening from that fifth bone of your spine in both directions. Find your inhale, belly, belly, chest, chest. Find your exhale, bend your elbows, hands to thighs, eyes closed. Now when we return to that posture, to finish it out, inhale, filling the belly, filling the belly, filling the chest, filling the chest. As you fill the belly, I want you to drop into your seat. Trust who you are. And from that trust, rise. If your shoulders are straining, you're trying to pull up, you're trying to be inspired, you're trying to do a good job, my love, root, trust. And from that trust, you will rise, hands high. Open from the navel point, effortless, drop into the seat. And then receive an upward expansion. Can you find it? In belly, in chest, in chest. Out belly, in chest, in chest. Open your hands. Root down, trust yourself, and soften the upper body and allow, invite, receive expansion. If you get tense in your shoulders, follow the exhalation and the inhalation down into your seat and let that support rise through you. Trust yourself. Acceptance, reverence, and the outcome is elevation. Finding, receiving your inhalation, belly, belly, chest, chest. Bending your elbows on your exhalation, your hands descend. And you sit tall. Reside. Can you find a sensation of being whole, of being complete, front, back, top, bottom, left, right, in, out. Expanse, stability, infinite, finite. Out the hands, gracefully build your seat or come to lie and rest in Shavasana. I will sit with you. We didn't do our breath. Forgive me. Build your seat. Even if you started towards Shavasana, build your seat. Namaste. Sit tall. 15 breaths. So we'll go in a count of 4, and we'll go out a count of 4. In and out through the nose. Heart high, thumb first, fingertips touch, resting your hands to your thighs. Elbows are open. Letting your breathing settle, letting your posture settle. In the nose, natural and sweet. Out the mouth, just empty. Start again. To go in, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out the nose, 2, 3, 4. In the nose, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, out, in, out. In the belly, the chest, out, the belly, out, the chest, in, out, in, out, in, out. Continue your breath, your count, 5 more. Last in, last out. And then pause. Normal breathing. Let your breath take any shape. Let your mind wander. And from there, stay seated and continue or lie back. Finding Shavasana. Finding the hint of a smile. Soften your lips. Soften the skin around your eyes. What do you envision? What do you feel if I offer you the phrase, a beautiful state? That you could be in a beautiful state this afternoon. Breathe what that means into your body and install that sensation. And in a beautiful state, raise your hands overhead and feel the gesture in all your connective tissue. I am a beautiful state. I am this. Knees to chest, bring it in. And a little bit side to side, ease it out so that you can roll to a simple seat. Arriving, sweep wide. Bring your palms together and right down the middle. And as you do, from your navel to the floor, rooting down. Inhale, from that seat, rising up. And bringing it in. Finding our center between front and back, between left and right, between top and bottom, our home. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success, abundance, and love every day, as I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to the forehead, center, I am this, Sat Nam, 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam, inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. A beautiful state. Keep this space, keep this possibility. We didn't drink anything. We didn't eat anything. We didn't take anything. We didn't smoke anything. We didn't snort anything. And look what you made. That pharmacy that you are experiencing is in you. It's always there. Use it, love it, share it, come back, make more. Tell your story. So testimonials are showing up on Instagram and on Facebook and on my website. As you see them, tag them and send them out to friends and say, hey, these are what we're experiencing in this time together. This incredible pharmacy is yours for free. Bring them. We know what we make when we're here. Share it so that you're not alone in your world trying to hold this state. Because it's in everyone. And it's easier when you're together. It'll make more. Instead of you trying to hold that end, it'll make more. So bring them. Invite them. Include them. We'll be right here day after day. On this Friday at 6:30, it's a great place to tune in because I'll be talking an introduction to Kundalini, a history. Where did it come from? What's its purpose? What's the alignment that we're always into? Why does that alignment matter? Really, this is a practice about the spine, the axis of your soul. What's a guru? Why do we need a teacher? Where does it come from? How do I practice and how do I take it forward? Really simple, direct, absolutely answerable conversation. So bring your questions, but it will be on Zoom. This Friday is the 24th. 6:30. On the website, it was misleading at first, but if you want to hop in, those are the dates, RSVP, and details on marthamcalpin.com/RSVP. See you there. Sat Nam.